And because if I turn it, it did it again. Let's see. Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. Okay. Well,
the video is not playing.
no. Okay. Welcome to You're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat. This is Friday Night Live, Dinner and Boat. We make some food and usually talk about some boats.
I don't think the video is playing.
It's okay, it'll go.
Eventually.
We're gonna get some burger cooking here. Emmett's gonna come over and start the hamburger. Okay, turn the volume down. Sound check.
Okay.
Right now, we've got some, I'll show you,
Do I not get my live chat option?
some brioche buns cooking in the oven. They just have a couple more minutes left.
Okay.
Those actually took like I started them at like 6 o'clock.
There we go.
Or 5:30. They took a long time because you got to do a couple of different rises. And we got some hot grease in here.
I hope the chat isn't going to be that stuff.
It'll go. Whatever. Stop eating my chips.
She's going to throw hands with you, man.
It's gonna hurt you. Okay. We're gonna get some burger. We're making sloppy joes tonight. Some homemade brioche buns, and we made some homemade kettle chips. And we're gonna get the burger cooking while I chop up our veggies to make the homemade flattery sloppy joe sauce. And this is 2 pounds of burger. Venison burger, but 2 pounds. There you go. Go ahead and cook that.
The nice
mystery meat.
We're gonna give it a little bit of pepper.
that nice crisp sizzle.
I know, it's wonderful.
When you first put it in that
You always
pan.
want a hot pan when you put your meat in.
It's the mystery meat.
And give it a little bit of pepper here.
Did you forget you have this glorious?
No, I like this one. It's so fun. All right, we're gonna keep an eye on our buns. I think we're gonna pull these out because they're looking pretty good. Maybe it says 4 more minutes, but I think that's gonna be a little too long. We'll keep an eye on them. Don't let them get much darker when those ones are.
Thanks, Emmett. Part of the family.
Not quite yet. Okay, we'll give it just a few more minutes.
Not
I think
quite yet.
I think 4 minutes is going to be a little bit too long on there, though. Let's get this onion diced up for our cook it with our meat here once he kind of gets that chopped down a little bit. All right, some onion. Did you turn the heat down? Okay, all right.
How do you think that?
I don't know because I don't hear it sizzling anymore.
You gotta let it cook.
Let it cook, huh? Okay. I get the ends out of here. Okay. We got our onion. We're gonna cut up a whole red pepper and a whole green pepper and a partial jalapeno, and then we'll get our sauce cooking. Give this a quick chop this way. And we're gonna let Emmett's meat cook a little bit longer before we add this in. Yeah.
Let me.
Okay, we don't want to burn our brioche buns. It looks like they're getting pretty dark. They look pretty good. Ooh, look at them. Shiny.
Look at them buns.
Brioche buns, I think. And then we got a little one that's super overcooked because it was all it was so much smaller.
Are you gonna have that?
Just an itty bitty one. Hi Wayne, hi. I think you say carry-on. Carry-on? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am sorry if I'm not.
Carol.
All right, how's your burger coming? Mostly cooked. You flip it a little bit?
Yeah.
We'll add in.
They just watched me.
I didn't watch
He said
him,
that's how
so
you
of course
cook.
I gotta ask.
Especially since you put the buns in the face.
Mom, he said you
Alright.
pronounced it right.
Oh, cool. I'm glad.
Said hi to waving.
Hello. Well, that's what I was asking. I'm not sure. I pronounced it Tyrion. Tyrion?
Karen.
Taryn? I'm sorry if I
I'm
pronounced
sorry.
that wrong. It reads like you should say Tyrion. Okay, but Emmett's probably right.
Taryn.
Emmett's Taryn.
Karen.
I'm
The
8
big-
years old.
All
The
right.
big red.
Go ahead and mix that onion in. That way it helps flavor the burger a little bit. Yeah. Abby, you want to cancel the oven? Son. Son.
A little bit.
He can't cook for the life of him without making a mess. It's okay.
Mom, carry on. Okay. Okay, so
Happens when you let me cook.
it's okay. I'm sure,
I was just
Sharianne, if you were here, you would have stirred that a little bit better. You
Yeah,
gotta be careful. You gotta,
I was
like-
careful. I was careful.
he may not be the brightest of the bunch, this child.
okay,
I was just trying
from
to
the
get on
outside to the center. From the outside to the center.
What if I
Tonight, we're making sloppy, no, not all the way over the pan. We're making homemade sloppy joes tonight. And we have some homemade,
BBQ
Yeah.
Chips.
oh yeah, you need to come
Oh,
over
yeah.
because you have the other
You
microphone.
can't
And
see
some
me,
homemade
but-
barbecue chips. And we
Hi.
made homemade brioche buns to go on for
Yeah.
the sloppy joes to go on.
He couldn't
Oh.
stir without making a mess for the life of him.
I know he's got
He's got
under
under
the
there.
bottom too. You want to put our music on, Emmett? We got our music set up,
Taryn
but he didn't
said-
turn it on.
Wait, no. Sorry, I said that wrong.
Yeah.
bud.
We do. We do. All right, we got our onion in there. We're gonna get this cut up. Uh-oh, that's not good. Emmett, grab me
wait.
the other red pepper.
Is it going bad?
Well, no, on the outside it's all solid and firm like a good red pepper, but on the inside.
Hello, Bailey.
Hi, Bailey. Welcome to our live on Dinner in a Boat. Actually, it's the channels you're going to need a bigger boat. But we make dinner and mostly talk about boats and projects that we've got done. But in the wintertime, you know, there's not much boat stuff. So we kind of just talk about whatever and make a nice dinner and
Well,
have fun.
last week, right? I don't know if we talked about it on the live last week. Get out of those, boy.
Yeah, quit eating our chips before dinner.
I don't know if we talked about it on the live last week,
Yeah.
but Dad and Owen took his V drive out back and moved the engine and stuff. So eventually, some point soon, they can put the engine in his V drive.
Right. Yeah, they're not here yet, but they're on their way. They had a little road trip.
Going on a trip.
So, yeah, going on a trip.
I can't sing the full
So-
thing. Copyright issues,
Well,
guys.
electric
Yeah.
indicator. Shit.
You're gonna get us
You're
copyright.
going to get
Stop
us in
it.
trouble. Oh. We like sloppy joes, but we don't have them very often. And so I thought it would be a nice treat for us to enjoy them. But we like to cook everything in-house, like
Homemade. Homemade. Is that
in-house.
homemade?
Homemade in-house. I made homemade ketchup for tonight's sloppy joes too. And all you do to make homemade ketchup is you take some tomatoes and onion and garlic and you put it in a pan on the stove. I actually use this pan. And you put a lid on it and you put it on medium heat and let it kind of come to a small boil and you let it cook for about 20 minutes. Then you throw it in a blender, mix it all up, and then you put it in a sieve so you strain out all the seeds and the skin. And you put it back in your pan again, and then you cook it on a low boil for as long as it takes to thicken up, so that when you pull the sauce into the center, it leaves a space because it's thick.
I'm casually burning my hand right now.
Don't burn yourself.
It's the air, man. That air is hot.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna get this
Hold
green and red
Hot
pepper in
bear.
here.
Guys, you know they put a bunch of food dyes and stuff in your ketchup if you make it homemade and it's a completely different color.
Well, it depends on what kind of tomatoes you use. Our tomatoes were slightly orange, not quite ripe. If you use really, really ripe red tomatoes that are like beautiful and
I've
juicy.
seen you use them. It still doesn't look like the ketchup in the bottle, man.
No, it doesn't. It's not exactly the same, but they use dyes and stuff, so
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
make it look pretty. Yeah, this is our homemade ketchup, and it's actually more of like
It's like almost.
I was gonna say like apple butter's colored.
Yeah, it's. If you look up apple butter and look at it, it's about that brownish, orangish hue.
Yeah.
It's about the same color,
Alright.
except the texture isn't the same.
You got that heat on high, right?
Yeah, I'm burning myself with air. The air burns. That's how high the heat is on, guys.
All right, we'll get the rest of this green pepper cut up because it looks like our burger's pretty cooked. And we're gonna let the peppers and onions, well, actually the onions are pretty translucent. So we'll get the rest of this cut up and then we'll soften up the peppers just a little bit. And actually, Emmett, what you could do,
Mom,
Yeah.
you didn't chop that one up very well. Look at that.
oh, we got a straggler.
What are you saying over there?
A Dracula straggler. Straggler. I don't know.
She can't talk,
A
guys.
straggler. Okay, we need our brioche buns cut in half.
Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it.
Oh, come on, he can do it.
No,
Okay.
he can't, man.
Even though Christmas
come here.
is over, our desserts or our dessert sloppy joes are looking pretty. Okay, and I have a partial jalapeno here, so we're gonna add just a little bit of heat to our sloppy joes because we like a little bit of heat. But always, always, always.
No! We're making sandwiches, Emmett.
Oh, yeah.
This is why he can't cut. You can't let him do
Don't.
that.
Okay. Let me show you. Okay.
Like,
Because you want. Ooh, those are so
Guys, he
soft. Oh
was
my gosh, it's like a. What do you
I
call
know.
these
Yeah, let me
squishies?
see that. Yeah.
You call them.
He was gonna cut it this way. He was gonna make a sandwich by cutting it that way instead of that way.
Actually, you know what?
Here.
I'm looking at this
Hey, mommy.
and I'm going because they're flat on the bottom, and I'm going. That's a complete bun. I don't think Emmett needs to cut them. It's too bad you don't have a small one to go with your small
Here, let
one.
me see.
I don't know if you guys cannot see this. I will show you up close and see if I can
I'm burning.
get it in there. Yeah, don't burn yourself. Okay. So do you see how just beautiful soft that is? Look at it, it's gonna be so good. Okay, let's get back to getting our jalapeno in here. Just
Hurry up, because my arm is burning by air. The
just slice
air
this up
burns.
super small. And always, always, always rinse your hands when you're done messing with your jalapeno, especially
If you
when
have
know it's a hot jalapeno.
yeah, and if you gotta itch your face, that fun times, guys, great times.
No.
Good memories, good memories.
All right, let me get that in there. That's beautiful. Okay, so your peppers are gonna tenderize and cook down a little bit as you're cooking it in the sauce. So
And it comes to this, my arm is
we've
burning.
got just a little over a cup and a half of ketchup, half a cup of water, and just a little over a tablespoon of both apple cider vinegar and Worcestershire sauce. Teaspoon of red pepper flakes and 5 cloves of garlic. Then we have a tablespoon of chili powder and about a half a teaspoon of salt because we don't usually cook a lot with salt. We try to keep that out of there. And 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, which I'm going to add and mix in nicely to the water so that it'll cook down nicely. Okay. Then we're going to add the garlic and the seasonings to the burger first so that they can kind of cook into the burger, and then we'll add these wet ingredients. And mix this in real good so there's no clumps. Okay, here's the garlic. I just seen what you texted there, Terry, on. It's nice to have you as a viewer.
You
then
said
we're
that over 13 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been looking because I've been cooking. Okay, we're just gonna mix this all in real nice and let it cook for just like 30 seconds to a minute. And mix into the burger and let that garlic get aromatic in here. I don't know how else to say that, but yeah, there we go. And that here. Mixed in real nice and well. All right. Okay. We're gonna give that just a minute and throw our wet ingredients in. Sounds good. I can't wait. I can't wait for the barbecue chips, the homemade barbecue kettle chips.
Yells at Emmett for getting into them, then gets into them.
Yeah, well, Emma ate most of the bowl. It was full to the top almost. Okay. We're gonna dump in our Worcestershire water and let's try not to get the brown sugar stuck on the bottom, but it did anyway. Worcestershire water and brown sugar and apple cider vinegar. And we're gonna dump in our ketchup. And we're gonna mix this up real nice. Boy, your dad and your brother better get here quick, otherwise we're gonna be ready to eat and they ain't gonna be here. I wish I could send you a wafting bit of this through the microphone here. It smells amazing. And we're just gonna let this cook down and thicken up a bit. Leave it on high and let it grow. All right. All right. Unfortunately, we've not made any more progress, I don't think. Why are you smiling at me from across the room? We haven't made any more progress on the B drive, I don't think. I know Owen was back there for a little bit, but if he's made progress, he'll tell you when he gets here.
If he gets here.
If he gets here. Yeah, we'll see. It's already there. Oh, you want to keep stirring this a little bit too, because you got tomato base in there. You don't want it to burn. So as it's bubbling, give it a nice good stir here and there. And then I think we're going to pull all of these. Let's clear these out of the way and our mess. And we're going to bring the brioche buns over and break them up a bit.
I have this one.
Yeah, I don't care. Actually, you're going to let all of us try it. She just shoved it all in her mouth. You got to do that stuff on camera. Come on over here. Oh,
Bread.
let me try it. Is it good? Does it taste good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so soft.
Bread. Good bread.
It's good. It's going to be a good sloppy Joe bun.
Save the recipe, lady.
Great. All right. This is doing a good job cooking down.
I love when she makes like bread like that, or like sub bread, because instead of having the huge loaf, you have individual pieces, and I think because it's not so compact, it makes them more aired out, so they're more fluffy, and then it makes it even better. That's my opinion, though.
Okay. Oh, they're sticking a little bit. I don't like it said on the recipe to put it on wax paper, but I don't think I like that. Next time, I will just put it right on the thing.
You over here? I don't like
It'll turn out better. Yeah, we need the cookie thing. Maybe not. Hold on. We're going to get it out so we can set our buns on it.
Bun.
Yeah. Set them on here. Look at that. Came apart. Oh, we don't want that in there. Okay, give that a stir.
Should I get a spatula?
No.
Guys, you don't know how good this smells. I just said what I
Yeah, see, I don't like how those are sticking to the...
It'd be cool if I had a way to like send the smell to you guys. Like, it's weird to think about it, but if I could, it would be so amazing. Like, it smells amazing.
We're definitely gonna fix this recipe if we ever make them again.
Yeah, no wax paper.
Yeah, well that
And maybe a little butter on the bottom of the pan for Crisco.
and maybe a little bit more on one sheet. That way they puff up this way a little bit more.
Instead of wide.
Yeah.
Instead
But
of
it's good wide. They're gonna be well. These would be great for like if you're gonna make hamburgers. Oh, these would
Yeah.
be fantastic because you just match them up and then you got. I mean, we can cut them.
Yeah, stop stirring this
Then
out.
you got a bottom and a top. And this, if you don't cut them though, then you got kind of like two tops. You know. Yeah, that's doing good. I want it to cook down a little bit, thicken up. It's getting there. All right. I just don't like how they're pulling apart so
That one came off clean.
beautiful. All right, homemade buns.
Oh man, buns!
Homemade barbecue kettle chips, which are disappearing before the food is disappearing.
Wasn't me. There's no video evidence.
Oh, you got it? You doing it?
Oh, if you want to
Looks
do it,
like
you
I
can
got
do
it. All right, here you can put these. We'll just put these on the other side. All right, well, that's it. This is not thickening up as much as I would like it to. It's getting there.
Sloppy Joes are supposed to be sloppy.
They're
It's
supposed
okay.
to be very sloppy. But the sauce should be a little thicker too, so we'll work on that. I don't know if it's gonna thicken up a little more or not.
I wonder if it's because it's in between New Year's Eve and the beginning of school that like nobody's on. Like there's 3 people.
Yeah, that's okay. I thought she was gonna say that that's why it wasn't thickening up because we were between New Year's and Christmas Eve. We're still on Christmas break. That's what you mean. All right, look at that. Wow, the nice thing about this being just a little bit runnier than I'd like is that it's gonna soak into this bun really, really nicely. So I'm gonna take one of these though, and I'm gonna cut it in half and see what it looks like. It'll be kind of a flat top and a bottom, but then we'll have a bottom anyway. Oh, they cut so nice. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. A little thin,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little
But-
thin.
it'll be good.
It'll be
I'll
fine.
do one because I don't want that much bread. It's a lot of bread.
bread.
All right, well, maybe it'll thicken up as it cools down, but that's it. Well,
Let me get plates. I'll get plates.
you could even add a little bit of your favorite barbecue sauce to this if you wanted to. Wouldn't hurt nothing at all. Abby's gonna get us some plates and
Plates.
serve it up. Big plates.
Yes.
Small plates.
Oh, that's bad. You got the
Too
big
bad?
bread. You got the big
Okay, so I guess I'll use just one. And you guys can use 2s if you want.
bread. If I
And-
want that.
I'm gonna saturate mine with some sauce here.
Sauce.
Yeah, just like that. And guess what? We got pickles too to top it with. And I'm gonna put some of the chips on top. Amazing kettle chips. They look amazing.
The only thing I wouldn't.
They're really well coated too with barbecue.
The only thing I
Seasoning.
might not like about putting the chips on it is because if I have a bunch of juice, it might make my chips soggy. And I don't know if I want that.
Okay, I got them. Finding the pickles, guys.
Pickles.
Pickles. Oh my god. I don't know.
Oh,
who
it
did what with them.
smells so good.
There they are. That'd be cute. Okay.
If you guys could smell
got
this, you would be like dying from drooling.
Bread and butter pickles, which are the most amazing pickles.
That's opinionated. Just kidding. I love them too.
Okay, move the bread down just a little bit, Emmett.
Let me.
You're gonna cut yours too? Here. I'm gonna throw a couple of pickles on mine. Well, you could even get out a little cheese.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, there's
You
cheese in
read
there.
my mind. You know,
Oh, sloppy joes. Iconic. There's some pickle if you like. I'm
Got
gonna
the-
sit right here. Actually, I'm gonna put some, and I'll sit right here. Oh, would you like a plate? Oh, there you go. All right. Well, we're gonna try it.
wait for me. Wait
See
for
how
me.
it is.
You want some cheese?
I'll wait for you. We're gonna wait for Abby.
You want some cheese?
No, I already put the top on mine.
And if you want this cheese over here.
The kettle chips are good. Here, I'll put it down just a little bit so we're that. Make sure that's off.
Do you use that just to get the pickles?
Yeah. What did you do to yours?
Don't flatten
Just
it.
flatten it like a pancake. Would you like a fork to eat yours with?
Yes.
Sure.
Hey, Rook, how's it going?
Hey, Rook. We got Sloppy Joes and
Homemade-
homemade kettle chips.
Homemade
Barbecue.
kettle chips, homemade brioche buns, homemade sloppy joe sauce, which I'm not too happy with. It's more runny than I like, but I'm thinking maybe if it cools off, when it cools off, it'll thicken up a little bit. But we made homemade ketchup for the sloppy joe sauce.
I'm contemplating if I should squish it.
Emmett squished his. It's as flat as a pancake.
Yeah, well, I'm not making mine that flat.
I am not flattening mine. So we're gonna try our homemade food here.
Oh, this is. I know it's Sloppy Joe's, but this is gonna be so messy.
So Abby took 2 brioche buns instead of cutting them in half because they're not very big this way, but they're kind of big this way. So she's got them without cutting them in half. I cut mine in half. So I'm just eating mine with a fork because I think if I pick mine up, it's just going to fall right apart.
That's the main reason I use two buns.
That's got such a good flavor. So
You know what? Here we go.
we made homemade ketchup. Not on the live tonight. I made it earlier because it takes some time, but you put some whole tomatoes in this pan. I actually use this pan. Then we cut up a whole onion. It's got good flavor, don't it?
That's good. That's good.
And about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. And we put it in this pan. I put a lid on it and I boiled it on medium for about 20 minutes till everything was soft. Then we blended everything up, put it through a sieve to get it back in the pan without all the seeds and the skin and everything. And then added a little bit of cinnamon to it, a little bit of, now I don't remember what all I added to it. Shoot. And then we cooked it down. I added cinnamon, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, probably I think a little bit of pepper flakes. Some apple cider vinegar because that's what actually gives ketchup its tang. And I think that's it. And then I simmered that for probably 2 or 3 hours till it was thick. So when you pull the spatula from the side to the center, it left a trail till it thickened up. So that was our ketchup, and that was really delicious. Then we made brioche buns, which are pretty soft and amazing. They feel like those squishy toys. They're pretty awesome.
Hey, Kevin.
Hi, Kev.
Morning.
Good morning, Kevin.
Wait, it's morning.
You probably woke up.
Then
Oh,
earlier today, I didn't make these on the live either, but I sliced up potatoes super thin with my potato peeler, and we made homemade barbecue chips to go with our
Not gonna
sloppy
lie.
joes. Yeah. Then we topped our sloppy joes with some.
That's so smart. You should have told me that before I made mine. I would have done that.
That's a good idea, Rook.
You got the
I
big
should have done
brain.
that too. That's a good idea. Mine's gonna be sloppy, so I'm not picking it up. But then, if you want, we got bread and butter pickles, and I threw chips on mine, and she added cheese to hers, and
Oh my
it's
god.
amazing. It's got really good flavor. Yeah.
What I'm doing
It's
right now
falling
is the
apart.
definition of a sloppy Joe. I can feel the meat burning me on the bottom of my fingers because the bun cracked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are definitely not. These are definitely eat the sloppy Joe like this with silverware.
These aren't child
Not
friendly.
so much, but any sloppy Joe you ever eat, if it's a good sloppy Joe, you're using silverware. I hear intruders
Yeah, I think
when they made it. They're late, but they made it. Mm. Yeah, I actually like that it's a little bit runny. It should have thickened up, you know. Sloppy Joe sauce is always thick. So we'll change up the recipe next time. But the nice thing about it not being super thick this time is that it just soaks, that juice just soaks right into the brioche bun. It's pretty good. I don't know. We'll get the final judgment here after the two that just walked in have some.
I almost made it.
Almost doesn't cut it.
No. Always give me a hard time. We would have been here 3 minutes sooner, but I couldn't.
3 minutes.
I had to stop at the end of the block. I couldn't make it down here about more than that.
Oh my goodness.
It was tough.
You can't hold his bladder like you used to.
They made it. All right, there's 2 plates right here. You can cut the buns in half, but just grab 2 buns and put them together for a sandwich.
Yeah.
There's pickles here to top it with, cheese over there, and these are homemade barbecue kettle chips.
No, they're really good.
I know.
Dad, can you give me my water?
What? Yeah. So there you go. You're gonna want a plate though because the brioche buns are so light and airy, the juice goes right through them.
And that happens.
So is this one bun?
Yeah.
Or is that half a bun?
I cut mine in half because I didn't want all the bread, but just put them together.
Hi, Terry.
Hey, Darian, I'm glad you're back.
Try not to make mess.
And just add a little bit of sauce and throw it all in.
Oh, and you're not going to make a mess. It's sloppy joes, bro.
Preposterous.
That's not how you say that.
These kettle chips just feel like kettle chips.
I know. See, I'm not happy. See how runny we
Oh.
needed more brown sugar, but this way, like I said earlier, it soaks into the bun really nice and gives the bun, oh my gosh, it's good. I would tinker with this recipe, but the flavor is amazing with the homemade ketchup. Mm. Good stuff.
I'm thinking nachos.
Kind of.
Can I have your spot, Abby?
You want a microphone?
You want my microphone?
Maybe. I don't know. Everybody they'll hear me eating.
No, don't hold up.
I didn't. I'm just setting it there.
Oh, it's not easy. Getting old.
Not being able to repeat. I held it. I made it.
It was a long ride.
I drank a full 2 liter before we left.
You know, that would almost hold water, that argument that it was a long ride, except we were only going 72 miles.
You want some
You
cheese?
want cheese for yours?
From last time. Oh, I'll take a little cheese on there. Wow. We're coming in cold tonight, guys. And not because it's cold outside, but literally been on the phone. So we didn't even have the live tuned in.
Not even a little, I know.
I know, I'm horrible.
It was pretty good. I was jamming to the radio, singing songs.
Oh, is it?
Wow.
It was good.
It smells amazing.
Oh! That was not the answer I was looking for. I don't know if you guys heard him because he doesn't have a microphone, but he said it smells better than it tastes.
That's offensive.
I'm just saying, when I heard sloppy joes, I thought about like the pulled pork falling apart sloppy joes.
That's pulled pork, not sloppy joes.
Whatever. When you say sloppy joes, that's what I think about because they're always so sloppy.
Mm.
Well, this is gonna be sloppy.
Yeah. I think you meant.
Carrie Ann says hello. New viewer
Hello.
tonight.
Isn't wasn't Billy Ray Boy a new viewer too?
It's
Yeah.
really, really good.
Sergeant Jeep.
No,
Time to-
SRT Jeep, you just gotta fail.
Well, Sergeant Jeep is good too.
Time
Okay,
to dye
it might
the
be
hair
time that I
for
need
the
glasses, so sorry if I, no offense intended.
He said time to dye the hair for the
She-
lights.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I know who SRT Jeep is then.
Oh, who's that? Clue me in, because I don't know.
I just got off the phone with them.
Oh, is that really?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you going with different colors now?
I wish blue and
Right,
red,
pink.
God.
Neon pink pen.
Wow.
It's good, and I like the buns.
I don't know. I mean, it's sloppy joes,
It's not traditional.
but
I
it's
don't
not.
understand.
Yeah, this is so much better than like Manwich or whatever or
He
sloppy.
subscribed, guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Terry, for subscribing. We need all the help we can get.
Like, but yeah, like if you're thinking sloppy joes at school lunch, or you're thinking sloppy joes, Manwich or
With
the
that
can.
real thick, cling to your meat sauce. This is not that.
No, but this is way better.
It's got really, really good flavor.
It's that homemade ketchup, guys.
Is there jalapenos in it?
Yeah.
I put
I'm about to say, you can't see this.
the end of a really hot one about that long. I didn't put a whole one in. But I did put some, and then I added red pepper flakes. Yeah. I've had it.
Are we out of peppers?
No, they're in the
Oh.
they're in the fridge. The one jalapeno that I put in here was really hot just to eat it, so I thought it was gonna give it a little more heat, but it's actually pretty mild.
Like the first time I didn't get any juices, I made sure to like avoid all juices. So,
Along with the juice, that's where all the flavor's at.
yeah, that's what I'm doing this time. Getting some of the soggy, juicy.
Yeah.
The buns. Wow. Did you show them these buns?
Yeah, they took me 5 hours.
Oh,
Yeah. But it's worth it.
They took me 5 hours to make the brioche buns.
They are so good.
I mean, not constant work on them because you got the rising time. Usually when you're making bread, you let it rise for an hour and then you punch it down and form it into what you want. And you let it rise for an hour and then you cook it for like 20 or 30 minutes. Well, these, you make it, you let it rise for 2 hours. Then you form them into the circles, and then you let them rise for another hour minimum, depending on how airy you want them to be, yeah. So these rose for about an hour and a half.
Well, is Rook here?
yeah.
Oh, hi, Rook.
He told us a great idea.
Yeah.
I always squish the center of the bunch to make holes so it makes them less sloppy joes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, the meat sauce is out of this world.
I was really, really nervous about it because hi, Bailey says hi.
I probably should have asked, is this jalapeno out of this world? Like, am I about to suffer?
Possibly.
The last two that I cut up were really hot. Like, I cut it up on the cutting board earlier and I picked the stuff up and I put it on my finger. My whole mouth was on fire. They're pretty hot.
Oh, those are hot.
I was gonna say they're hot. That's why I only put a part of one in here. I was like, I don't know, don't cough all over the wound.
Guys.
Don't choke either.
Oh, I ain't gonna choke. Got a little bit of rawness in that throat.
Yeah.
And that jalapeno hits it. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wake you up right now. Woo!
Well, it's nice because the buns are light enough,
They're good,
especially
though.
because I cut mine in half. They're not like super filling. Like you don't feel real heavy because they're just a really light, airy bun.
Cheese.
Yeah, at least all those like really lame, no flavor jalapenos, they're done with those.
Right?
Those
The last couple we've gotten have been
that
really
one's
hot.
bringing the heat.
It have that
But it's
fire.
Yeah. Excuse me. Felt that one coming.
Well, I was starting to think we were never going to see a hot jalapeno again from Aldi. And then they said, "Hold my beer." Watch this.
Make you suffer.
Yeah.
No, it's not that hot though.
Other one.
Now I'm gonna have to make more brioche buns because we're gonna have a lot of hamburger left over, a lot of sloppy Joe left over.
Those ones, I know they say jalapeno, da da da. That's a different pepper than those other ones.
Yeah, that's way narrower.
Different thickness on the wall.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, it depends on the environment too. Can change that kind of stuff also.
that might be. They're warm.
Oh, we made homemade sloppy joes tonight. Almost every step was made in the house. We made the ketchup from scratch, the brioche buns from scratch, and then we made homemade kettle barbecue chips too. But yeah, everything turned out super good too.
Hi Isaac, how you doing? Me and Owen, the reason we're late tonight is we just left Daryl's. We're over hanging out with Daryl tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, and 5 hours ago I told him, go visit Daryl. Don't be late. Be home before 10.
She did say that.
Yeah. Well, anyway. Another one, huh?
They're not that hot. I mean, they're
There's
hot.
that one.
Well, I'm working on it, but I want to run out. I'll be halfway through my sandwich and no jalapeno to go with it.
Right.
That'd be sad.
I didn't think that you made any more progress.
There's more in there, Owen. There's like another 3-4 jalapenos.
Well, he didn't call you Isaac because he was busy talking to John.
Right.
He's keeping him busy.
Playing with Dozer.
Yeah.
He's ready for you to all asphalt.
Okay, I have to try one with cheese on it.
Is that your third one? Is that gonna be that's gonna be third?
And?
Didn't you eat a piece of pizza too?
Yeah.
He's gonna be the bottomless
And
pit.
I drank a full 2 weeks.
Oh my gosh, Owen.
No, I don't know why
Something
this is,
tonight.
but
You get sweeter?
no, the other jalapenos we were getting were like really hot, just at the, when you got up to the seeds.
Mm-hmm.
The
seeds are the reason that jalapeno.
Well, no, but these are like hot right from the first bite, but then no hotter all the way through.
Well, the capsaicin's in the seeds, but it's also in the white stuff on the inside. That's the capsaicin's what makes it hot, but that white stuff, that's holds the capsaicin.
I know,
too,
but
so
I'm
if
just
it's all the way
saying, like
down
the
end-
first bite was just as hot as the last bite.
I don't know.
I don't have a jalapeno with this one.
They're good jalapenos, and they're warm, but they're good.
Yeah.
Those probably have the best flavor of any we've gotten.
Are you gonna put some pickles on it?
No.
They're not the same
I'm not-
peppers
I'm-
we were getting.
I'm not feeling the pickle life. I'm feeling jalapeno.
They are the same peppers. We're getting them from the same store, the same spot. They just switch peppers that are coming in.
Ooh, this one looks good.
Thank you for doing the plate.
This one has a little black tip on it right there.
Oh, it's gonna be hot.
What's really good is take these chips she made.
That's what I did. Is
A
put them
couple
on.
more soft.
And then
There
just,
are a couple that are soft, but it depends. It's hard when you don't have like what do they call those slicers where you just push it back?
Peanut butter chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
peanut butter. I hate peanut butter cookies. My
They
least
always
favorite.
eat them.
I have one of those slicers that you can adjust how thin or thick. And when you're making kettle chips, if you got thicker ones and thinner ones together, they take longer. So some of them are a little more burnt, some of them are a little done. Because all I had was a potato peeler to just go across the top every time. That took me forever.
You have this slicer from the KitchenAid.
They don't slice them that. You weren't listening. They have to be sliced like paper thin.
Every
Yeah, it
time I
doesn't
eat a
get that
chip,
slit
I
thin.
go to take a bite of my sandwich. Guess what I can like smell? Like you know how when you eat Skittles, and Skittles are fermented and like wine is fermented.
Fermented.
You know what I meant?
Yeah, not formaldehyde and fermented.
Anyways, every time I eat a chip or take a bite of my sandwich, the same thing happens, but with Dozer's smell of greasy oil coat.
Yeah, he's fed that damn dog.
Wash your hands, son. You're contaminating my delicious food.
Contamination.
I am contaminated.
Oh.
Oh, wait, did you read that one?
Yeah.
What did you make?
Yeah. We said I covered it again. Yeah. Yep.
No, I think I gotta turn that down. This one's frozen.
That doesn't usually happen in the drawer.
Mm-mm.
Did you make any more progress on the boat? I didn't think you did, but I mentioned in the live. I couldn't remember if you went back and did anything else on it.
I cut out aluminum plates, but that's in the video, and then I ground the aluminum plates down after bolting them together, so I could ground them.
I didn't think so. There you go.
Well, I can tell you this jalapeno's not that hot. It's frozen.
Right?
Icy cold.
See hot?
Icy hot. You know what
It is the weirdest sensation. Biting into a hot jalapeno that is frozen. Like, it's like a weird sensation.
It's like eating a banana and you can't taste nothing because you ate in the bar.
You finger burnt.
Yeah, right? In a whole new meaning, the freezer burnt.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, you're silly.
Just go out to grandma.
Yeah, you'll understand.
Right?
You will understand.
It really takes away from the enjoyability of it. I'm turning that damn thing back down. Well, I turned it down once already. I don't know
I
how it
haven't
frozen.
touched it, so I don't know. It should be still down.
No.
I don't know. I think it's just that old. It's starting to cool unevenly, maybe. 'Cause
Might be.
it's very old refrigerator.
How old was that for?
Owen says no. Dude, I don't know. It was used.
Was
when
the
we got
pepper
it,
you
and we
grabbed
got it.
frozen?
He hasn't even took a bite of it.
It's really cold.
It's probably frozen.
Don't eat fun.
It is cold.
So like, yeah, that's frozen
Mm-hmm.
in the center.
Yeah.
There is 5 people.
Yep.
For an encore, I'll microwave a jalapeno.
You know what you should do?
It is the weirdest sensation though, biting into one that's frozen.
You should make a video about
Those are really good. She says we should make a video about how we make candied jalapenos.
Oh man, we need to make
Those would have been sensational on the sandwiches tonight.
I think that's the only time.
Those are pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
We have not made candy jalapenos in a while.
A couple months, because I made them
It's in
this
the
summer. Yeah, I made them this summer.
Well, because the peppers are on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, for like 47.
40,
47.
yeah.
It was 47.
Yeah. Candied jalapenos are one of those things that I would like to have year round, like nonstop, because they're that good. And they go on like everything. They go in salads. They go on your hot dogs, on your burgers,
All that sugar.
Bratwurst.
Though.
everything.
Well, that turned out amazing.
Yeah, I spent like 2.5 hours or 3 hours cooking the ketchup down too. It took forever.
It was worth it.
the ketchup itself has good flavor. It doesn't taste like your Heinz 57. There's like familial hints of Heinz 57, but it's it's better. It's like a deeper flavor.
And it
I hate it.
He's
It's
crying.
every time.
He's
Every time too.
Crying.
No, I'm not crying.
Your eyes are watery.
The only reason that happens is because when I don't eat a jalapeno in a while, and you first bite into it, like when you go to the Mexican restaurants and you haven't eaten it goes down
The wrong
dude.
Yeah.
I don't care what your mouth does, what your face is saying right now.
Like, crying.
I don't want.
Come here.
You're running away.
Andy waddled away.
Yeah.
Did you put in 57 ingredients?
I did not put in 57 ingredients. I had a little bit of cinnamon, like literally an eighth of a teaspoon of cinnamon, like a quarter cup of apple cider vinegar.
She put in what was required.
Yeah, some garlic, some onion flavor, tomato, and a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of red pepper flakes. I don't think there was anything else in there. It's like, what, 10 ingredients or 8?
Did you put some garlic in it?
Yeah, when I cooked down the tomatoes, I did. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely why they don't taste the same. They also didn't add any red. I also didn't add any red dye. What kind of spice you got that'll spice the food up, Kev? Oh, I know. The ghost pepper steak sauce. Linda's ghost pepper steak sauce to spice it up.
How is it? Go ahead.
Please don't get the juices in my eye.
Oh, now you I'm gonna go over here for the interview. I know you're saying it's not.
Sting in my eyes.
What? Now look at them and tell them how not hot.
It's not hot.
I can feel the
Hey,
burn in
I
my
seen a
eye.
picture. I seen a small video. Mom seen it, where the one kid was eating what was that? And he was freaking out.
That was one of those funny red peppers that have all the bumps on them, and they're kind of shaped like a round. The hottest pepper out there.
Tell me
I don't
this.
know what it's
Was the
called.
first bite hotter than the last bite?
No, it was not.
I thought it
It
was.
was not.
I think he's lying. I don't believe that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what that red pepper is called, but it's like a round pepper, and it's got like a green little stem that goes like this, but then it's all lumpy and bumpy.
Not habaneros.
No, it's something else. It's like the hottest pepper out there.
Ghost pepper.
No. It might be habanero. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Yeah.
All the lime.
Well,
No, the lime juice is in there.
Pepper X.
Yeah, it is down the bottom.
It's called Pepper X.
Oh, okay.
Literally. It's got like.
Did you just look it up? I know Kevin said it, but did you just look it up too? Yeah, that one. Yeah, Kevin's right too.
Pepper it.
Pepper X. We watched a kid on a sport just take the whole thing and eat it, chew it up, and he just lost his mind. He just lost his mind. Wow.
what kind of meat did you use?
Venison. You wouldn't know, would you?
I wasn't sure. I thought it was venison, but I wasn't sure because it seemed lean. But man, is it good?
I like venison like in a meal with different foods and stuff, where you can cook it up and you cannot taste it. But when it comes to eating hamburgers with venison, I'm not a fan. So I'm always leery to make just meat for anything using venison burger, because I just don't like the gamey taste, and I really try to cook it out of it for the most part. I usually do. Like, you can't even tell that that's venison. It's amazing.
It's really good.
Oh wait, this one.
So how do we rate
Yeah.
this? We go best sloppy joes ever, but they don't taste like sloppy joes.
I'm good with that. They kind of taste like it's like my ketchup, where it's like there's like just a reminiscent hint, maybe, of sloppy Joe, but it's not your thick, heavy sauce. That's all. Because anytime you eat sloppy joes, it's just like this coated, heavy, like barbecue sauce. It's like thick and
Like a bunch of hamburger and ketchup.
right. And this is not. You're eating hamburger, and then you like take taco meat and you put the taco seasoning on, and you cook the taco meat down, and the seasoning's just on the meat. That's kind of what this is like. There's not a bunch of extra sauce to it, but the flavor is like stuck on the meat, but it's not super thick. It's just there. I'm gonna stop talking now.
It's really good. Wow, you're doing a good job.
Randomly making mistakes.
I'm just using the sloppy Joe meat
I see that.
as chip dip.
I see that. Well, the chips turned out really good too. And you know what I used to season those with? You know my barbecue rub for my ribs?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used on there, my dry rub
Oh,
seasoning mix. It's really good. Yep.
I don't understand because the first jalapeno I grabbed was not frozen. Like, it wasn't frozen at all. But that second one I grabbed was like literally like a jalapeno.
A jalapeno?
I don't know. I mean, how do you put jalapeno and popsicle together?
I was gonna mix the end of jalapeno.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't say it.
I thought you were
It
going to
sounds
say
funny.
Pino Pop.
Nope.
Oh, really good. That was not what I expected when you said.
That wasn't what I expected either, but I made it and it's good. I was expecting it to be thicker. Well,
Brooke said roll.
Do I get in trouble if I tell you the truth?
no. Not everybody likes every single dish every single time.
No, when you said you were making homemade sloppy joes from scratch, I was thinking it was going to be like kind of blandish, flavorless, tomatoey. Oh, I was like, not that. That's like way like, yeah, that's like happy mistake.
It wasn't a mistake.
Whoa, I mean, it's good. I'm just gonna put my shovel away and quit digging this hole right now. It's getting deep quick.
It's the homemade ketchup that's cooked in garlic and onions and full flavor. That's why we cook in house all the time. You get more flavor out of it.
Did the blower thing come for the Suburban today?
No. No, the washing machine clutch came and I fixed that today. It works and it agitates. And come to find out, you really do need that little tiny plastic spacer that goes on the bottom of the clutch. Because when I took it apart this time, it looked like it snowed dirty snow all over the bottom of the clutch and the motor and everything. Because it was eaten away. Here, I'll show you what I was talking about earlier.
See, Brian, I'm not the only one that fills with stuff. She's literally going to get the clutch that she took out of the washing machine to show us what happened. And here it comes.
Oh, wait a minute. Where's the other piece that I want to show? Hold on.
Nope, there's a happy delay. It's really good, guys. I just don't know, if it's kind of sweet. No.
So up close, I'm gonna see if it'll show, but you can kind of see, focus, like a powdery stuff in there, right? And if I turn it, you can see the is eaten away completely right there, almost down to the metal. It was shaving it off. Well,
Where's the hammer at?
Focus. Anyway, because
Come over here so they can see you. Bring your parts.
I'm
bring your
bringing it.
toys.
Unbeknownst to me and Abby, the last time we put it together, I had Abby watch it like 3 or 4 times, or told her to. She said she only watched it once, but I told her to watch it a couple of times. And I helped take it apart, and I told her she had to put it back together. So, no, that doesn't come out.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's riveted. If you take the spring out, but no, we don't take that out because it comes together that way from the factory. You don't have to. The only reason you would take that out is if you have to change out the spring for a smaller unit.
Nervous?
Yes, I am.
What?
Yes. Okay. So what happened?
It doesn't come out very good.
Was there's this little tiny piece that in the video we watched the very first time did not say anything about this little tiny plastic piece that goes on the underside of the clutch and clips in as a bracer and a stabilizer. So the reason ours was, oh no, Rook. That sucks. That actually sucks. I fixed a washer. I got a washer from the neighbor, one of the new ones, a Samsung one, and it plugged up. It was half full of water, and I took it all apart and drained it. But there was a...
We're skipping over so much of this story.
There was a broke off rivet nail at the end of it, inside the washing machine where it drains, where the water, what's that? Impeller.
The pump.
The pump, where the impeller was, and it was stopping the impeller from pumping out the water. So I took it all apart, and actually it worked really, really good. I didn't have to replace any parts. But yeah.
She literally dug. I seen the washing machine. It looked like a brand new washing machine almost.
It was a nice one. It was
really nice, sitting outside behind the neighbor's house. I'm like, what are you doing with that? It was that. It doesn't work no more. We got a new one.
It won't drain.
It won't drain. Can we have it? Why? We'll try and get it going.
He didn't say why. He just said, yeah,
have it. I think he had.
I went over and asked him. He didn't.
Oh,
He didn't ask me why. He just said, yeah, if you can fix it, go for it. That's what he said. Have at it.
Not only did she fix it, but she put it on Marketplace.
Okay, so anyways, they tell you when you buy a clutch that you have to replace the clutch stop, which also we didn't do last time because this is the clutch stop. And this has got wear and tear on it from not having the thing in there after we fixed it. But when I took it apart the first time, this looked just fine. So I didn't replace it. And it still looks good. It's just dirty. But anyways, so those are the 2 things we messed up the first time we changed the clutch. This being the most important piece. So always...
Is that like melted on the bottom?
No, that's for the piece that's in there. It sets recess in that so that you can put the sequence.
No, I'm looking like here.
No. That's got wear in it right there. But I'm not sure why. Because that's on the top part. That's not on the bottom anywhere. And
She says it's not melted, but...
So that's the bottom. It goes up against the top part facing the washing machine. So I don't know why that part's worn because that's not the part that's facing out, facing down.
Oh, it kind of looks like it's burnt. Maybe not.
I don't know. Anyway, so we had to order a new part. I took that part, put it all back together today, and now it's working fantastic. Again, second time. Well, that's it. I don't know where they're going. If they're going to be here to say goodbye, are you coming back?
I was looking for my pop.
Oh, it is
I don't know
after
where.
11. That's our hour. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to call it a night.
I would like to. We're going to make a clean getaway.
Okay.
Washing machine joke.
Okay.
It's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, on that note, Another great night. Y'all take it easy. Have
How'd
a
that
great-
go? The spin cycle on the washing machine didn't work for 2 days, and she put a brand new clutch in it.
Again, because we couldn't get it right the first time.
How old is that washing machine?
I know somebody's laughing at the inside joke there.
All right. Anyways, thank you all for joining us on another Friday Night Live. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next weekend for another Friday Night Live. Everybody have a great week.
And I'll try and be on time.
Yeah. Nobody's holding their breath over here. Okay. Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene. What was the last time? Oh, Isaac.
Never.